Hey, how you doing, guys? Hope you're all well. Hello. So today on this video we are going to be doing our crowns. So we're going to go through the elements that I put in the big bag for you. Now I know we've got some plastic in there, plastic bags, and some of you have got plastic bags, some of you have got paper bags, and we tried our best to get as much paper recyclable stuff as we could, but given the circumstances and the time we had, we did the best that we could. So in the big bag that you have collected, there will be one of these, which is our crown. Okay, now you'll have different colors and there might be slightly different shapes, but you'll have a cardboard crown. You will also have one of these bags. Now some of you might have a different color bag, a brown bag, some of you might have a white bag, some of you might have plastic bags. But if you'll have two of these. One is stapled, the sides are stapled, the other one is not. So this is a free and open, no staples on that. So those are the differences. The one you want is the one that is not stapled. And then the other thing that you're going to need is in the bag, in the main big bag, you should have some of these multicolored tiles. Gold and greens and silvers and all sorts of things. So we're going to get those and get those all together out of the bag. You won't need anything else out of the bag. And the only other thing you're going to need is some glue. You can use your finger as a glue stick, or I think in the bag somewhere there might be a lollipop stick as well. So you can use that, or a spoon, or a pen, or a crayon, or a stick, or anything you need. So get those things, get them on the table, and let's go. So we have our crowns. Now, some of you will have different colors and there might be some different shapes. There's one with some circles on it, but it's still basically a crown, and they're all different colors. There are pinks, blues, and all sorts of colors like that. So the first job that you and your little people really need to do is have a look. Some of these will probably be missing because that just happens when we move them around and transport them. But we want to pop out all of these little pieces. So your little people can pick them up, and if you push from the bottom, it just comes loose, and then we get our little pincer fingers in here and just pop them. Now, keep these. Believe it or not, we may use these another time as just some nice decorations for something else. So pop them into a bag if you want to. Save them for one side, especially with everything that's going on at the moment. So we're going to go through. I'm just going to quickly do this. You guys take your time, pop them all out. As always, if you need to, you can pause the video while I'm talking. I promise I won't take offense. And so we pop from the bottom and then pull. So really good for their fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination, all that good stuff that we love around here. We pop all those out. Talk about the shapes as well, circles and diamond shapes. So we go through, you guys pop all those out, put them to one side, remember, save them. Good, so if you've paused the video, hopefully you're all caught up, and we should be there with our crown, just like that. Fantastic. Now, next thing to do is we want to just get the sides. So if you pop it up, and then you close the two ends together, you'll find on one side, there are these little slots, and then on the other side, there's this little hook. So you kind of need to decide where for your little one's head, what size you want. If you've got a really small head, you can just overlap it and just get a little bit of glue or some sellotape and just stick it down like that. It doesn't really matter, we don't have to be too particular. But all you do is you take the hook, pop it into one of the slots, push it down, and there's your crown, just like that. But this is just for the moment, just to get an idea of the sort of size. Once you know the sort of size you want, then you open it up, pop it down, and it's time to decorate. Now, you've also got in your boxes, or in your bags, sorry, you've got some of these little tiles. Now, I'm not going to use these, but these, you can just get a scissors and cut them up. You can make triangles, you can do some circles. They're obviously good for colors like our silvers and greens and all those other colors in there. And you can make different shapes, or you can make some diamonds that can also be used to decorate around your hats. So those you have, or if you don't use them, as always, save them. We'll use them for something. Then you also have in your packs this little white bag. Now some of you might have brown bags, and there were other bags in your packs, but this in particular is one that has not got any staples on it. Okay, so this was not stapled. So there's one that is stapled, this one is not. And then in here, I'm going to rip this open just so you can see it. But you guys can just take them out nice and gently. And what I've put for you is some lovely sequins, and you've got some lovely jewels, some big jewels of different colors and sequins of different colors all over the place like that. Now the big jewels have these little white tabs on them. Now these are actually stickers. So you can pick those off, pull those off with your little fingers. You can start them as always with our stickers for your little people, and then let them come in with their fingers, and we pull. And then these ones, you can choose where to put them. So I'm going to put one there. And then you get the next one, and you put those wherever you want them really. So I'm going to put a few of these on. Now the other thing we're going to need for this is a little bit of glue for our sequins. Get my glue. Now you can get a little piece of newspaper for yours, or I am just going to pour some on here. You won't need much, just a little bit like that. If you don't have any pots, that's absolutely fine. And then with our sequins, all we're going to do, as always, you can use colours, so you can ask your little ones to choose the green one, the blue one, pink one, and you go for a pink one. You're going to pick, and dip. The whole thing doesn't have to be covered. And we stick, tap, 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 tapping finger down. So we keep going like that. We pick, we dip, and we stick. Now the other way, if you want to try, is big people, you can put a dollop of glue on your crowns, like that, and then get your little people to pick and just stick it on top. Tap, tap, tapping finger, and just keep going like that. And you can decorate all along the sides. A nice silver one. Pop it on top of that. Tap, tap, tap. And maybe we'll get another one of my big jewels. The big jewels are quite good because they fit really nicely along this border of our crown. And the little sequins work quite nicely. Different colour, we'll try a red. Pick, dip and stick, and they fit really nicely in there. And the other place they fit really nicely is on the top like that. So it's a very delicate exercise, this one. Don't worry, as always, if you end up with lots of glue everywhere, it will all evaporate and disappear. And you just keep going. I'm just going to keep going with this, so you get the idea. You can stop the video at any time and just take a pause if you want. Pick, dip and stick. Remember, you don't have to cover the entire sequin. It doesn't matter if you cover it. Pick, dip and stick. Glue will all sort itself out and disappear. Pick, dip and stick. I'm going to go the whole way across this. I've got quite a big hit. Pick, dip and stick. You could do patterns. I haven't done a pattern, but you could do a gold, green, blue, silver, gold, green, blue, silver. So for maybe slightly older kids, you could do that if you guys want. You can do all sorts of different things. Oh, I've got my glue. Pop that in there. Nice pink one on this side to finish. Very good. Now I'm going to use up some more of my jewels. And as always, big people, you don't have to use everything I give you. You can save some, do something else. We're going to have lots and lots of videos coming up for things we need to do. And you can keep patterning them on like that. You could have gold and gold, blue and blue, red and red, silver and silver. That's a green, so I'm going to do green and green. And if you wanted to, and you really got into it, you could do the pattern all the way down and fill up one whole triangle like that. It's totally up to you. Keep going. The more you get into it, and what's great about this is you could do a few, and then if your little people get a little bit tired, because it's quite a lot of little fine skills on this one, you can come back to it and add to it at a later date. So it's a really good fun exercise. And any of these lovely little sequins and jewels that you've got left over, let's make sure we hold on to them. So keep going. And when all of the sequins are all on and you're happy, then all you need to do is pick it up. You've already measured the size, so you know where you want it to go. Pop that in, and there is your beautiful, bejeweled crowns.